Here's the main menu in Expanse. To access inpatient settings, you're going to the patient care status board, and it opens to My List, which is modifiable by the user. If I want to remove a patient, I click on the patient and go to the green tab to remove from my list. Direct assignments removed, update. If I want to search for a patient, I can search by the account number. And you can see all the features, settings for the search category. So I'm going to add to my list. Get further details by clicking on the patient row, and it opens to a further detail box. Special indicators are listed. You can click on it and it'll give you a history of what's been documented and if there's any notes around. The green tabs above here are different views, so it always is your My List at first and can be looked up based on location or status board or individual department. It's suited to your site's needs or built to your site's needs. And here is home screen default, where you can add more tabs or decrease your tabs depending on your need. So I have 5 now. I have 5 options where it's recently accessed. Patient summary is another view into details. So if you open patient summary, it opens the widget section and just allows you to do a quick snapshot if you're just getting a look at your patient. Just close at the same button. Again, we talked about remove and the home screen defaults. Now we'll review an example of a patient's chart. So ensuring that you've highlighted or clicked on your patient, we'll head to the chart icon at the top. This opens up the summary widget panel. All can be adjusted through settings, and you can pick your widgets. The activity tab is anything that's been active on the chart and takes all the different modules and compiles them into one view. Just have a look over here on your right side. This is your reference panel. Every chart is structured the same way. It's a quick place to review anything as you're moving through the chart. This information icon is a great button just to do a quick reference, and let's say you just have to review a resuscitation status quickly and you're covering for somebody, or you need to contact their next of kin quickly. It's a great feature. So moving on to the blue tabs, we have history and problems. So the nice feature about this is medical, surgical, family, and social history are all updated in one area. Physicians are the ones that add the active problems or any resolved or ruled out, which can be viewed. Administrative is like the front page of your chart. It has your demographics, insurance, legal, any appointments that were booked, or blood bank summary if there's any things to review. Care team is nice for family provider, or any providers that are following your patient. And diagnostics tab, obviously they highlight here, and you can see the reference range here. Moving further to imaging, nice thing is you can click on a note and then toggle between the 2 notes quickly if you're doing a search or a comparison. Microbiology. Cardiovascular is where you find your ECG tracings if they're scanned. Provider tab. This is where all the provider notes are. They're subsectioned based on specialty or what department they're working in. So a pediatric consultation, and again, you can open the note and then you can view all the notes quite quickly as needed. Nursing notes are similar, just for the nursing and allied health side. So if any nursing did any interventions or assessments, they are recorded here and can be viewed. Don't forget, there's different filters again and different subcategories that you can organize your information in to make it easier for you to view. And medications. So if you just want to look at your home medications, you can look at it that way. Any medication history, what was given, stopped, canceled in the past. And that is a basic understanding of the chart. So once you're complete viewing of the chart, to go back to your list, your patient list, is hitting the home button and you return to your My List. When wanting to document, click on the patient that you want to document on and hit the document button beside the chart. It opens up your intervention list. If you'd like to add a standard of care, click on Standards of Care and type in the one you're looking for. If you're looking to preview it and you want to know what's in it, it's a quick way to do a look and see what your interventions are. When you're happy with it, make sure it's selected and hit save. So now it populates on the patient's intervention list. Based on the frequencies, it shows me that I need to chart on these as soon as possible. So let's say we have done the vital signs, we would click on vitals here and document. If you need to change the time or date, you can click on the caret, and let's say it was done at 5:10. Enter your information, and you save and exit. See how because I back timed it, I've done it 9 minutes ago, and now it's telling me I'm due in 4 hours because it's telling that it's done. So it's ticking off my red status due, and once I refresh, the clock goes away here, if you saw. Your assessments, we can take a basic one like ADL. We're going to document. And when you're done, you save and exit. And if you'd like to look at the history, you can see who created and the flow sheet to show what I actually filled out. So if you go back to the chart, you can see here that I did the vital signs with the temperature. Show you the ADLs right here. In the medication administration record view. So we're having a look at the patient's MAR. We hear that there is a clopidogrel 75 milligrams PO one-time dose. So give one tablet 75 milligrams each. My monograph is here. Can have a quick look. And I can see that today I is supposed to give it now. And now I've got it checked off saying I also want to acknowledge the sodium chloride, and it's a 500 ml bolus running at 99. So I'm going to give, and it takes me to the infusion flow sheet. Be all at the same time as I'm starting the bolus. So we want to document a left forearm. It brings us back to our medication administration infusion titration assessment. So this is helpful because it's already setting up your container volume to 500 based on the order. Your waste amount is 0. Your infusion rate is 999 according to the order. For starting this infusion, it has no elapsed time. I can pull the left forearm through and say that this is getting administered through the left forearm. And if you're going to hit OK. And now you can see how this is being set up and gives you an end time of when the fluid will be done. So we're going to hit OK. And you can see here I've got clopidogrel 75 milligrams once given, yes, and my dose matches my medication. Sodium chloride, the volume is going to be 999 mils per hour, and the rate and what time it was done. And I've given this. And if you look down to the IV, so the nice feature is you have kind of a gas gauge, and it'll tell you bag ending in 28 minutes, current estimated volume. It just kind of tracks it for you if you just need a quick look. Okay, so now we want to look at placing an order. Select your patient, click on orders, and here you can see there's been some current orders already done. If you'd like to enter anything new, find your source, type in your order, and we'll submit. Once it's filed to 0, you know it's gone through, and you can see it right here that I wrote it. And there's details in the audit log. So when you go back to your home screen, you can see that there's a new stat order for me to review. ECG 12-lead stats, and I'm acknowledging, and now it says reviewed. You can change any of the medications. So it saves. I'm going to go back to the intervention. I can see under communication, order is here, and call wife and patient returns from surgery. And when I go to the MAR, and I can filter to my PRNs, I can see that my doctor's at sodium. And that's how you generally order. So your patient is now ready for discharge. Ensure all assessments and interventions are complete. You're going to select on your patient and go to discharge. So at the top will be the reason for visit. Generally, you'll be queued when there's a discharge order. So the provider has put one. Let's say you're getting a verbal and you need to move fast, and you got some critical coming in. You can support the physician by writing the discharge order. And now it's saying that there is an order. Prescription meds, any notes that need to go to the community pharmacy, patient instructions. So this could be something, the physician wants to write, or remember to practice your deep breathing and coughing. So the intervention part is where nursing can support. Medication or medical history is done, discharged, so they're gonna walk home. Okay, standalone forms. So this could be a school note or a work note. Any referrals, like your family provider, and patient disposition. So then at the end, and this is to be filled out when the patient leaves your floor, is your disposition. And now you're saving and close. And as you can see, the patient is now discharged.